Hey viewers, welcome to another game of the Casual Pro Gamer, and today we're doing another game from a jungler. I haven't got a lot of junglers yet, and it's going to be Shaco, but you already knew that because it's the title of this game. So Shaco is in a, well, very nice team. A team where, well, they have a jungler, so do the enemy. They have a very good AP carry, and then, well, I guess Irelia is the AD carry, along with Shaco. Doesn't really matter. They do have a support character, as does the opponents, and yeah, all in all, very good team composition on both sides, and hopefully we will see some good things. So our starting items, we see a lot of, we see a CV going off. That's actually very nice. So CV on the enemy team, so they can see what items they buy. And we see, well, 2 Dorn's rings, 1 times boots, and of course the jungle items for Shaco, which is 1 cloth armor and 5 health potions. And then Irelia has the regrowth pendant and some health potions. And all in all, this should be a good game. So the enemy, so far, I mean, we haven't seen Corky's item, but yeah, we'll see it soon enough, as he will probably be mid. So Anivia going for some extra mana, Shaco going for the mana regen and AP. And we see a level 1 fight here. Very nicely done by this team, defending their Shaco, and they are going to lose the Irelia, which is a shame. So the boxes trigger and might actually get a kill here. Oh, almost, so close. Come on, this guy's almost dead. And an excellent hustle there from Tarek, and all in all, it's 2 versus 2. They do have 4 assists. The enemy has 3 assists. So Shaco is starting off at a little higher gold than he would normally do, because normally he would be at 0 now, and he is now at almost 300 already. So very nice, of course, to start off a little bit higher. And we will see that he now starts his jungling at blue instead of at red, because, well, red was under attack, and what you do is you switch to blue, you plant your boxes there, but since you cannot put the 5 boxes or so that you need, I don't actually know how many boxes you need, but I think it's about 5. Yeah, if you don't have time to put them down, you will need some extra damage from others. Wow, getting the kill on the Anivia here. Very nice, because, well, mid lane is going to be the center of attention for most of the ganks, and if you can keep Anivia off her summoners, so make use of the fact that she doesn't have any summoners at the moment, or no escape summoners anyway. Because she does have Flesh and Ghost, but she probably used both of them by now. So Shaco's going back to jungle, and I wanted to draw focus to this Tarek. Tarek has been roaming a little bit. That's why he was in mid, and he is now going back to mid. And Tarek is, is, as we saw in his game previously, he is a very versatile character. He can do most of the tasks that you want from a support character. Just like Karma, by the way. And they are going to wait for Xin to actually initiate the red here. Or they're just going to 3v1 him. So this is called counter jungling. It's normally done only by the jungler, but Shaco is not a very strong jungler, so he uses the power of Taric to help him with the ganks here, basically. So they do steal the red buff. That means that the enemy team won't have red buff, but also they leave one minion to prevent the red buff from respawning in well, I think it's 7 minutes. Might be 5, I don't know. But anyway, they make sure that the opponents cannot get red buff, and that's the main thing here. So they do need to protect their red buff now, because the enemy might be coming for their red buff to equalize things. And he is putting up, yeah, I want to say wards, but they're actually jack-in-the-boxes. The jack-in-the-boxes are, well, almost free, I would say. They cost some mana. They cost 90, no, that's not the one. 50 mana. And they last for 90 seconds. Cannot find it. Oh, how did he miss that? So, and he shouldn't have missed that, obviously. It's a really nice skin, by the way. I like it. But if any had just used their skill correctly, they would have gotten another kill on Anivia. And that would have been awesome. So Shaco using his smite here whenever he can. Because, well, smite does speed up the farming in the jungle. But also, oh, that's unwanted. Yeah, you really don't want to trigger that, but okay. So, yeah, he's going back to jungle. He's going back to town now first to get some more healing potions and some more items. And he's not done jungling yet, because, well, there is still a lot of experience to be gained. But as you can see, most of the lanes are still pretty even. There's not a whole lot to do. The top lane has been pushed a bit, and I think Irelia is being outmatched by Singed normally. So he will be helping there shortly, I'm assuming. And let's see what this brings. So drawing the fear here from the boxes, and yeah, not actually getting the red buff to follow him. So the boxes do some damage, also prevent the damage a little bit, because, well, during the time that they are feared, the minions will not attack you. They will attack nothing, basically. Just run around a bit. And it's going to help top lane now, because top lane is having some trouble with the Singed. And not putting down a jack in the box, which is surprising, because normally we see that they place a... oh, that is very unfortunate. Or rather, very careless. You should really avoid getting killed by the turrets if you're trying to gank. But normally we see the Shaco putting down a box in the retreat path of the enemy, and if the enemy doesn't retreat right away, then he's going to get feared by the box and actually get shot once or twice. But the main thing is the fear, and once you got that fear, you can actually attack just 1 or 2 more times, and that makes all the difference. So in this case it wouldn't have helped, because the Singed was out of there in no time. So he wouldn't have been in range of the box before it actually cloaked. And it stays there for 90 seconds while stealthed. So, okay. So I remembered correctly. So it's almost as long as a ward, and it costs just 50 mana. It is quite a decent way to scout. The only thing is that it is destroyed when an enemy comes by. So he's going to counter jungle a little bit more, taking away experience from the enemy jungler, who is then going to have to go into their jungle to get experience. And that is, of course, yeah, hard to do. Oh, I thought he was really going to get out of that, the Corki, but apparently not. But he's being healed up by Shaco now. So going for blue buff then, because nothing could be done. And we see the enemy jungler coming in here. And Annie spotted him as well. And there's a jungler v jungler. He said, yeah, the Xin was attacking the incorrect one. He was attacking the clone for most of the first part. And yeah, of course the double damage does a lot of good for Shaco, because with himself and his clone he can do twice the amount of damage that he could normally do, and not actually getting blue here. Getting back, not risking getting killed by the blue buff, by the golem. And Tarek might get a kill here because of his roaming nature. He couldn't save the top lane, the Irelia, but at least he gets the revenge kill. And Shaco is up to 5 assists, which brings in quite a lot of gold. Has taken out a number of